go, we go, go. Keep watching me whip up, still keep real and fame. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime.
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Hey, thank you guys for clicking the video. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you guys for clicking it once again. And if you're new to my family, welcome. So number one, if you join the Air Force, you get to travel the world. When I joined, I heard this. My recruiter told me, hey, you join the Air Force, man, you get to go to Paris, Germany, Korea, all that good stuff, you know. I never thought I would have the opportunity to travel the world. Honestly, you might not ever get to travel the world. We do have what we call dream sheets, where you can list a bunch of places you would like to go, and based on Air Force needs, they might send you there, but they might not. It all depends on the Air Force need. So you could be like me, which is unlucky. You know, I'm sorry if you're like me. I joined the Air Force, went to Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, graduated basic training. Then I went to tech school, Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio. Then I was so lucky to get stationed back at Lackland Air Force Base as my first duty station. And I was there for about 2 years. Luckily, not being sarcastic this time, I actually mean luckily, I got the chance to PCS. So I got orders to Anderson Air Force Base in Guam. I went to Guam, served there for 2 years, and I was so lucky to get stationed at Lackland Air Force Base again. So here's how I played out. Basic training, Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio. Tech school, Fort Sam Houston, San Antonio. First duty station, Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio. Guam Anderson Air Force Base for 2 years. Then Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio. I was very lucky in my military career to be stationed in San Antonio so many years. I'm so happy. So once again, don't believe the lie. If your recruiter tells you you'll get to travel the world, know that there's a possibility that you won't ever get to travel the world. I know people who have been stationed in one spot for 10 years plus. You know, I know people at Lackland Air Force Base who've been there 14 years, never been stationed anywhere else. So it is possible to get stationed one place forever for your entire career. Keep that in mind when joining. So number two is schooling is free. Now this is actually true, but what they don't tell you is that there's a limit. So you can use tuition assistance. Tuition assistance covers $4,500 in a physical year. So like October to October is $4,500. And if you're like me and you go to, let's say, Ashford University, you know, that's the school I went to and I graduated from when I got my bachelor's. I went there and every credit hour was $250. So 250 times 3 is $750, right? I'm right, $750. And 4,500 divided by 750 is 6. So you only get to take 6 classes in a physical year if you're using tuition assistance. 6 classes in 1 year, that's BS if you ask me. You do have the opportunity to use your GI Bill. You can tap into your GI Bill early, but the key to that is you have to have served for at least 3 years before using your GI Bill. So just be careful when using your GI Bill because there is a limit to your GI Bill. Keep that in mind. You get $4,500 a year in tuition assistance. You can use your GI Bill, but only after 3 years of service. And then you can still use, like on the outside, you can use financial aid and stuff like that, grants and all that good stuff. So that stuff is still available, but there is a limit to tuition assistance in your GI Bill. Just keep that in mind. Number 3, we'll have to say you won't get deployed. When I joined, you know, because I'm a scary cat, you know, I'm a scary cat. Whatever, fight me now. I ain't scared no more because I can fight. I'm big, I'm in shape a little round shape, but I'm in shape. So anyway, since I'm a scary cat, one of the questions I asked my recruiter was, will I ever get deployed? My recruiter told me, no. Like in the Air Force, we don't deploy often, you know. It depends on if you're gonna be in a combat job and this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna get deployed. I'm good. You know, I'll sign on a dotted line. That was wrong. I'm dental and I'm currently deployed now. So don't let your recruiter lie to you and tell you that you won't get deployed. You can get deployed and still do your job. You know, like if you come in as a dental assistant, you can get deployed and be doing dental work. You know, it just depends, you know, on what you get deployed as. You know, it's still gonna be Air Force needs, where the Air Force needs you at. You can get deployed. No matter how small your career field, you can still get deployed. Okay, so don't let people tell you like, oh, my career field is so small, we will never get deployed. That's wrong. So keep that in mind. People do get deployed in various career fields. So number 4 is your job is guaranteed. So if a recruiter ever told you your job is guaranteed, they are lying to you. You might come in with a guaranteed job, but that doesn't mean you're gonna stick with that job. Let's say you graduate basic training and you get to tech school and you're learning your job and you just can't seem to pass one of the block tests that you guys have. You can get washed back, get discharged from the military, or you can get washed out of that career field and fall into another career field. You know, I have friends that were washed out, like let's say aerospace medicine, you know, and they got into dental or got into other career fields. So I came in open general, and when I was about to finish basic training, I was able to, you know, get a list of jobs that I qualified for, and they gave me the option to pick, you know, a few. I'm not sure how many, but I think I had 3, you know, my top 3 or whatever. And my top 3 were, the ones I picked were aerospace medicine, security forces, and firefighter. If I wasn't gonna be a medic, I wanted to do something physical, you know, because I was a big guy, and then I liked medicine at the time. So I'm like, if I'm not gonna be a medic, then I'm gonna do something really physical, you know. But as you can see, I didn't get anything on that list. I'm not even sure if dental assisting was on my list, but I got stuck with dental assisting. Not saying I don't love it now, not saying that, but I just want y'all to know, I'm a really big guy, and I have really big hands. Look at that. And I'm not sure that they thought about that before picking me for this career field. Like, I got really big hands, and you sure you want me to be cleaning somebody's teeth? But I'm happy now. Go Air Force, fly, fight, and win.
Really, nigga?
You can get stuck with a job that you don't want. It's possible, and if you come in with a guaranteed job, doesn't mean you're gonna stick with that job. You just never know. So don't come in thinking like, oh, my job is guaranteed. If you don't pass certain tests or do certain things right, you can get washed back, or you can get washed out of that career field. Number 5. I never experienced this personally, but a friend of mine did. He told me that his recruiter told him that once he signed up and everything, he left for basic training and tech school and all that good stuff, that if he didn't like the military, he could just get out. I'm gonna tell you now, that's a lie. You can't just get out once you start, you know. I believe there is a grace period to where you can get out, but I'm not too sure about that. But I'm just gonna speak in terms of, let's say you've passed basic training and you've passed tech school and you're at your first duty station. You can't just get out the military if you don't like it. You can't just quit, you know. There are ways, I'm gonna say again, there are ways to get out of the military if you want. And I can tell you the ways. So first off, you can either serve your entire contract, whether it's 4, 6 years, whatever you signed up for, or you can get a dishonorable discharge. So if you want to get that dishonorable discharge, all you gotta do is go get into a little trouble, get arrested or something, you know, just a little bit, not too much, because we all like to get in a little bit of trouble, right? No. If you don't want to serve your entire contract, get into a little trouble, get that dishonorable discharge, and this can be you.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time.
Ladies, if you want to get out of the military after you've been in for a little bit, you have the option to separate once you get pregnant. So just keep that in mind. I think you're winning on both ends, ladies. You get to have some sex, you get to separate from the military, and you get a kid. How great is that? So there you have it, guys. Those are my top 5 recruiter lies that I've either heard or my friends have told me that they experienced. If you guys have ever heard a lie from a recruiter, please let me know. I want to know so I can pass it on to other people and I can address it. Without further ado, I'll let you guys go. But before you go, I just need you guys to do 4 things for me. I need you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do those 4 things, and then you can go about your business. Until next time.